Hi everyone, so today I have a few different Spellbinders club kits to share with you. I already did an unboxing of the DELUXE CABOODLE. Some of the information I gave in those videos was recorded ahead of time of other information coming out about the clubs, so I pretty much relayed whatever you might have received in the emails if you're a current club member. So I want to talk about that just real quickly because this is the first video I've made where it's about the club kits and then not the ones I made prior to me knowing this, okay, or this new information. So, just really quickly, these items were sent free of charge from my review, and of course, all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. So, couple things. The only new value club that will be available to people signing up now is the DELUXE CABOODLE, and that is literally everything. The wax seal, the better press, the new stencil, everything's in there. I believe the price point is $120. It has free shipping. You get 10% off the site, all those things. So it is literally every club that they offer, right? You guys know going forward, they're not going to have the quick and easy card kit, but it's all the rest of the clubs. The glimmer with its foil, you know, everything. And if you are a current member, like from last month in November or soon, you know, earlier, if you're still a current member of one of the other value clubs, which would have been the Perfect Package that does not have the card kit, it's going to be $85, but without the card kit, you can continue being that member of that club at that price point, and it'll just go forward. But if you were to cancel it, you cannot get back in it. Now, at least that's what's happening right now as I'm filming this. I don't know, things may have changed. I hope not. Well, actually, I hope they do, because I would like people to sign up for the other clubs if they can, but you know, that's what they're doing. None of the other value clubs will be offered anymore. So the I think Die Hard, Glimmer, and Cut or something, I forgot what the other one was called, sorry, there were 3 other ones. They are not going to be offered anymore, but again, if you are a current member of those clubs, so the other smaller value clubs, you can continue being a member of that club, but if you cancel it, that's it, that's done. You're not going to be able to get back in, at least not right now. And in December, they did say that they're giving the apron, they're more of a deluxe December gift for people who are in their top two clubs, which would be the DELUXE CABOODLE and the Perfect Package. Of course, if you're already a member of the Perfect Package, great. If you are not, you cannot get it at this time, but you will be receiving this in December. In the DELUXE CABOODLE, you always get a free bonus gift every month. That's something separate from the apron, and then all the other club members that are just, you know, maybe getting a club here or there, you will receive a different gift in December. I don't know what that gift is, but you will receive a gift anyway, because that's what they do, right? Every member receives a gift. Just that the aprons will be going to the DELUXE CABOODLE and Perfect Package subscribers. I hope that info helps. I think that's all it is. Quickly and easily relayed, hopefully. But again, things changed like literally from one day to the next, so I didn't have that info for you guys initially, so I'm very sorry about that. But today we are going to play with, I think, all the clubs that are left that I have for review. So we have the stencil. We redid that one. The embossing folder of the month, which is gorgeous. Again, in a large folder. It will emboss an area 8.5 by 5.5, but it is 8 3/4 by 5 3/4, the actual plastic of this. So you want a machine that can receive that. That is called Tiled Hearts. It's gorgeous. I love the folksy kind of folk art look of it. The wax seal of the month, which is the To the Moon. It comes with coral colored wax, which is really gorgeous. I have the stitch die of the month. It's called Stitched Love, and I've gone through all these things in the previous video that I released on the 1st. I'll link that video in the description box, like I said. Today I'm pretty much going to use this just to make a shaped card, but you know, you can obviously stitch in your lettering. You can stitch these little flowers, these little buds, and then what it's designed to do is, like, basically if you have it like this, like each little thing can kind of go into one of these areas. I hope you can kind of see that, like if that was there, or actually in here. It just can fill up the little scalloped edges, basically, what you have there. And then I have the large die of the month also, and that is the Cheers to Us over here. Sorry, again, I went through the whole thing. It has lots of, you know, inlays or banners, love you and cheers, and I guess I said lots, but 2 different ones. And then of course you can use those, you don't have to use those. I love that they have different shaped glasses for your red wine, for like a more of a fun kind of martini kind of drink or something. Today I'll probably be using the wine bottle by itself, and I have an idea in my mind that the way I want to use that. So we'll probably just get right to it. So I'm going to put some of these things to the side because the first thing I want to do is make a shaped card base. So with these guys, again, I get samples, guys. Yours will be on carriers. It'll give you info. They'll be great, okay? I just have some, they're just not on carriers and things like that, but generally I know for these 2 clubs that I'm showing you, they'll have inspo or instruction. So I just have a piece of white cardstock here. I haven't cut it down yet. As you can see, I took a little nip out of that one. I'm going to cut it to 5.5 inches. And I'm still going to score it like if it was just an A2 size card, because that's basically what we're going to make. But this card front is literally A2 size, so like 4 1/4 by 5.5. And then this way, I'm going to go to 4 1/4. We're just going to fold it in half. Honestly, well, I am going to leave some of it hanging off, but either way, we're going to score it at 4 1/4. And what I'm going to do is just take my, let me get this guy going. I think that's all I need that for. Well, I do need to cut down a little something else, but that's okay. I'm going to take this, I'm going to run it through this gorgeous coral color I have. It has texture to it, but I'm still going to use it for embossing, so I'm going to cut it on this side, the side that's less textured, and maybe I'll cut it from down here since I already cut into this paper. I'm going to run this through, so I'll have this gorgeous coral colored paper that we are going to emboss in just a bit with our embossing folder. But I'm also going to run it through this guy, and what I'll show you on this guy is basically we're going to put it right on the edges. Again, like I told you, this is literally the 5.5 inches, so it's probably easier if I look on the back so I can make sure I'm hitting all these guys. What you want to do is bring it out a little bit because you want to hinge it. So, you know, this does have a lot of scallops. I would be really wary of that, pay attention to that, so that when you cut it, it's still going to be one card that's stuck together in some areas, right? You can completely avoid that part too if you just want to push this out all the way out here. But I want most of the card base to have the shape that I'm looking for. I'm going to run this through and I'll be right back. Real quick, I want to show you what that looks like. This is some really heavy paper that I use too, so I ran it forward and back just to make sure it cuts all the way through. And I'll remove this guy. And this other little helper down here. I was gonna say, I think this is older. Sometimes if I'm using my washi tapes over and over, they get really sticky and then they want to tear your paper. But I'm going to cover that so I'm not concerned with it. But just know that if you feel that your washi is super sticky, don't use it again because it will definitely tear your paper. So yeah, there we go. And we have a shaped card base. Super cute. All right, I'm going to run this through this guy and I will be right back. And while I am here, I just got that cut out. How cute. I love this. This is so cute. It's very feminine. Super adorable. I'll take this guy and just run it through. You can definitely emboss first then cut, but I feel like that kind of flattens out your design, so I'd rather, you know, do this in a more managed way. I'm just looking to see where I want to put this. I think that looks great, just centered a little bit here, a little bit there. If I run this through this old school plate system, I'm just going to use my base plate, the standard embossing folder, and then one more plate. And one cutting plate, should I say. It's gonna be lovely. I love when there's actual pressure. You can pretty much tell if you're cranking something through and it feels like nothing happened, probably nothing happened, you know? So when you have a little bit of pressure, that's what you want. And there it is. Look how pretty that is. It is gorgeous. Let's look at the back because I always like the deboss too, which is lovely. And honestly, maybe I should use the deboss side for today's project. Let me think. I don't know. I'll use this side, but I think either side will be just as lovely. So what I'm going to do with this one is just glue it down because I know everything else is going to be on top of this. So what I'm going to do is put the glue on here. Since part of that's cut off, if I put it on the other one, I might end up with glue just hanging out. So let's put this all over here, all to the edges. And when I bring this guy over, I'll give it a little bit of a zhuzh. So now the glue's all over. Okay, and that is my card base shaped and super cute. And I will be right back. Super cute. Love it. Very feminine. We're going to use this in just a little bit. Okay, so let's see. I was debating doing a cork, because what I'm going to do, guys, and hopefully this will come out the way I'm envisioning, is we're going to dip this in some of the wax so it looks like it was sealed on top. You know how sometimes you buy a fancy, maybe like a port or something, and it's like dipped. So that's what I want for this. We'll see what happens. So as you can see, the little bottle has like an opening up at the top. It looks like it's open, right? So you can leave it like that. You have two different kinds of corks. You have one that looks more champagne-y, one that looks more like just wine. You have accents for those corks. You have even just this if you want to make it look like a little, like a little different, you know, or just more texture there. So what I think I'm going to do is make it like a fake out kind of thing. Like I'll probably still run this through just so I have it there. And so when I dip it in the wax, there'll be maybe some different differentiation there. So I think, well, I haven't even decided this part, but, ooh, my bottle is big. That's interesting. How tall is this? Let's see. The bottle itself is almost 6 inches tall, so bigger than you would think for an A2 size card. I didn't even think about that. So I guess I'm going to go like this with it because otherwise it will not fit. So, okay, perfect. Actually, okay, we'll see. What I'm going to do is cut this from white paper, and hopefully, like I said, it's a big boy. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to cut that from some white paper. This part's probably going to be covered up. You're probably not going to see it, but let's just be playful with it. I'm going to cut this from some brown paper, and just this one. I don't need this cork. I need this cork. And I don't need the decorative pieces of the cork because you're not going to see it anyway. So we'll put that over there. We don't need that right now. Oh, this guy, I think I'm gonna run this through like some gold paper so he looks fancy, like just a little something here. It'll go there. We'll have our cork. We're gonna dip it. Of course, we have this guy, and generally, in my opinion, this guy should coordinate with that part. So let's run this through also gold paper. So both of these through gold paper. My plan is to also make a wax seal and put it on here, you know, so if I have this here, you know, I'm not sure if it's supposed to go right at the bottom, and we have that there, a little wax seal right here. I think that'll be cute. I don't think I need anything else. The wax seal says, "Love you to the moon and back." Cute. Now this is the thing. I know a lot of times what it is they put this on there, and then like the wax will be on here, but I know this makes like a 1-inch hole, so I don't know if I'm going to use this, but let's go ahead and run this through some red paper just so it's cute and cheerful, and then we'll see if we need anything else. So for now, that's what I'm planning. Gold, red, brown, and I will be right back. Cut everything out at once. Look at that, how cute. Okay, we have this guy, and we're definitely going to stick that down. Got just the brown part of this, and then we have our little tie if we decide to use it or not. We have it there. Okay. And this is working up really quick. Let's see here. Put that over there. Sorry. I clean that up. Okay, so we have these pieces. Let's put that to the side. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? All right, lots of things. All right, so I'm gonna start gluing these things down because basically I want this glued down for sure. So when we dip it, we have that on there already. And I'm going to assume it goes right under here. Yep, perfect shape. There you go. Just goes right under that little bit there. Port sounds yummy. Okay, so I'll put that on here, some glue. This guy should go like this. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Again, you have accent pieces to make it look more like corky, you know? Like it has a little sponge look like a cork looks like. I suppose I can stick this down right now. Again, it can go all the way down here. It can be up a little higher. Maybe we'll put it up a little higher. Sure, why not? There's all kinds of decorative pieces that will help you with this guy too. Like these guys right here. I don't know if you can tell, it's like the same shape of like this kind of stylized oval, and then there's another one you can put on top of that. Just different ways to play with that. I'll put this guy like right here. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that for a moment, and I'll be back. I'm ready to let this go, and we have our beautiful little bottle here. It is so cute, and again, I want to dip that. We'll have our thing, and There we go. So let me get, again, possibly this. We don't know that yet. Oh, this is cute if you wanted some little accents to make it look like bubbly, you know. But again, mine's going to be sealed up. So let me get my wax seal items, which is basically the starter kit Spellbinders carries. It's lovely. We're going to need a few of these guys. So let me go grab that and I will be right back. This little guy to the side right now. Just going to open this guy up. We have this. And I just need my little, this guy. Hopefully this guy will have enough flame left in there. And then my little spoon. And I think that's it for right now. So how am I going to do what I was planning? I think let's do a few of these. Let's do like 3 just to get it melted for the dipping, and then another 4 or 5 for the actual wax seal. So let's get that going. There's that. Let's get this guy burning down, and let's get this guy open. And I'm gonna go ahead and create it off to the side because again, I don't know where I want to put it on my bottle, but a lot of times I just like the organic nature of putting it right on your project. And that might stress some people out. So you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Don't worry about it. Let's leave that there. And let's start poking at this because, you know, I'm impatient. So it only takes maybe a minute to melt down. It doesn't normally take too long. But I'm gonna let that go and I'll be right back. You see it's just finishing up, melting. Okay, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. I think what I want to do is dip this in there and see what that looks like. Oh, that is so cute. Hold on. So there's a little dip, a little more, just to kind of see that. And then I want it to drip down, obviously. So what I'm going to do is go like this, and then maybe put a little bit more on here to kind of drip down, but just a little bit. And I'm going to try to control that as much as I can. So if it's there, I'm going to kind of encourage it to come down this way. Alright, a little drip, a little more bulbous there, and then get this going back this way because I'm trying to control it as much as I can. That's cute. I think that's cute. I'm going to leave that alone. If that scares you, don't do it. There we go. And let me put maybe 2 more of these guys in here. Hopefully it'll be okay. The reason I say that is because some of it's already melted and some's not, so. And I don't know how much I end up getting over here, so we'll see. If it works, it works, and if it doesn't, you can remelt it actually because I'm putting it on here anyway. So let's just get this guy melted down, and I'll be back once that's ready to go. Leave this guy alone. Let's see if we're ready. I think we might be. Let's just pour this guy out. Again, I try to get it in a circular fashion just because it is circular wax seal. If you don't want to use this pink again or this coral color, you can wipe this out with a paper towel right now that it's warm and melty. And this guy I'm just going to pop right down in here. Looks really good. Okay, and I'm going to leave that alone and I'll be back. Oh, actually, this guy is pretty much done, and what I was going to do is just clean off this little wax that came the other direction. Look at that. Okay, I'll be back. I put the other things away that were hot, and then we have this guy, and let's see if this guy's ready. So cute. Okay, so let's peel it off of here, and of course you can see the lettering, but it's going to be better if I go ahead and color it in. So I'm going to grab my Bic. Hold on. And I just have this gold Bic marker. I know at Spellbinders they have some, I believe, Marby Cheetah markers that are really great in lots of different colors you can do this with. And I'm just going over on the very edge, not the tip of the pen, but on the very edge. If you just go over everything, it just kind of makes the wording pop, or imagery or whatever is on there. So I'll continue doing that and I'll be right back. I just finished that up. Maybe to the moon and back. And again, you know, I was planning on sticking it like here, possibly. You know, if we have this little guy, I just don't know how much of it it'll cover up. And I mean, you could do that. I suppose even put it like down here so you have the little ribbon. I don't know. I'm thinking I'll leave that there. And then we can pop this guy here. Okay, let me clean up a little bit and I'll be right back. That's so funny. I was just like, oh, what can I put on here? Because obviously we have our little sentiment there, which it can just be on its own. It's cute. And I was looking through this bag of sentiments I did not too long ago, and I just put them in here in all different colors of better press, you know, inks and things. And one of them was like, that was pink, feel better soon, with the bottle there. And then I think sending you strength made me laugh. But I have like hello sweet friend. I thought that'd be cute. We have congratulations, which I think is better with the little bottle there. So let's do that. Okay, so let's stick this guy down. And then I do have the Spellbinders little circles that help you stick down wax seals. So I will use that. Not sure why I'm putting this in my hand right now, but that's okay. Well, let's see if that's there. Just about like in here. Well, that's real sticky, you guys. Once you make your choice, it is going. So let's move that. And since it's nice and clear, I can still do whatever I want with this guy. Move it over a little bit where I think it should be. Maybe to the moon and back. And then I have this little guy that I'm just going to glue down, but you can definitely maybe do a drop shadow or put some more texture to that with like some dimensionals. So that little guy. And I'm debating if I should pop this up. Should it be popped up or part of it? I think the whole thing should be popped up. Yeah, so I'm gonna put some low profile dimensionals on that and on the back, and I'll be right back. The low profile dimensionals support the neck a little bit more, just so it's nice and sturdy. I'm gonna put this here, and pay attention to the edge. Obviously, if your card was completely 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, you'll fit nicely in your envelope. I'm gonna turn this over and give it a squish. And also what I was gonna say is, you know, I cut my card base to be exactly 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but if you're going to run it through anyway, see how I've lost part of the bottom, you can cut it a little bit larger, let's say 4 1/4 by 6 or whatever. And so you're gonna get a full scalloping at the bottom and top, but since mine was right on, that's what I got, you know? So look how cute. Love that. Adorable. And then we have our congratulations, and I think I'm just going to stick that down. Now, I mean, you can put this wherever you like, but since I have a sentiment there, I feel like it just needs to be kind of on its own up here somewhere. Dimensionals, whatever kind of glue you like on that. And I think that is that. Very cute. I think this is adorable. Oh my gosh. I mean, I have like little rhinestone hearts that, you know, you can put the other extra things, whatever you like, but I feel like the background and everything is just going for me. So that's our card for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much for, you know, sticking in there, listening to all the different updates and things. I know at first some people were like, hey, why are you making a video if you don't really know? It's like, well, it's because it was at a time and I'm sorry. I can only do so much, you know. We get ready and the information changed, and I do apologize for that. So thanks for watching. Thanks for always being so supportive and awesome. And I'll have the new links in the description box, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.